Okay, we're here to look at a special case when you're factorising in algebra called the difference of two squares. Difference of two squares, you should be able to recognise it when you have just two terms and both of those terms are square numbers and they're being subtracted. So that's where the difference comes from, and that's why it's called the difference of two squares. So how do we know they're square numbers? Well, p, just the number or the letter, the variable p squared is going to give you p squared. That's straightforward enough. And we know that 6 squared gives you 36. So we have two square numbers and one is being subtracted from the other. So that's why it's called the difference of two squares. The only step after that then to finish off is to take the p and the 6, your two factors that we found, and write them out like that, because if you multiply p plus 6 by p minus 6, when you expand out that bracket you end up with p squared minus 36. That's it done. Second example, 9y squared. Again, that is just 3y squared. All right, 3y by 3y, 3 by 3 is 9, y by y is y squared. So 3y, and it's important to have the bracket around it. 3y squared, it gives you 9y squared. 121 is just 11 squared. So again, this is the difference of two squares. They are both square numbers. And as we said before, you take 3y and the 11 and you put them in brackets as like so. So again, this is a special case called the difference of two squares. Straightforward, but you're looking out for only two terms, a negative sign in the middle or a minus in the middle, and you're looking out for the familiar square numbers like 16, like 9, like 100, 144, and so on. 81 square numbers that we all recognize and see very often. Okay.